Modern anime has a massive obsession with the cool guy. You know exactly the type I'm talking about. The protagonist who sits in the back of the classroom, looks like this, and possesses an IQ of 400. The edgy, quiet characters that seem to just all be put magnets. The character all 12-year-olds aspire to be. And right now, the undisputed king of this genre is Kiyotaka Ayanokoji. With Classroom of the Elite Season 4 currently airing, the hype is through the roof. Fans love watching him walk around like a human cheat code, manipulating clueless high schoolers like he's playing a game of chess. And look, it's fun. It's peak popcorn entertainment. But then you switch over to ReZero Season 4, where Subaru Natsuki is currently collecting emotional trauma, crying on the floor, and getting violently humbled by the plot every single week. And it made me realize something. The flawless mastermind trope is officially trapping anime storytelling in a corner. Today, we need to talk about why characters like Ayanokoji are actually becoming less fun to watch, and why Subaru's absolute disaster of a life is exactly what good writing actually looks like. Let's start with Classroom of the Elite. We are officially deep into the second year arc. The stakes are supposed to be higher than ever. There are literal White Room assassins running around, student council plots, and massive bounties on Ayanokoji's head. But let me ask you a serious question. Are you even the little bit worried about him? Of course you're not. You know he's just gonna find the absolute perfect plan to destroy anyone and anything in his way without even trying. And that is the fundamental problem with flawless characters. They kill tension. When a protagonist is a perfect machine who is always 50 steps ahead of everyone else, the story stops being a narrative about overcoming obstacles. We aren't watching a character struggle to survive a dangerous situation. We're just waiting for the author to reveal how he's already won. Ayanokoji doesn't grow. He can't. He started the series at the absolute ceiling of human capability, which means his character arc is basically just a flat line. Now, to be fair, the story presents an opportunity for growth. The whole point of him escaping to this high school was to experience a normal life and learn what it means to be human. They could have written an incredible arc where he gradually sheds that cold, white room programming and slowly learns to genuinely care about his classmates and discover true emotion. But instead of focusing on human development, the story constantly pushes it to the side to just give us more scenes of him being an unstoppable mastermind. Like, there's no point of even getting invested into any other characters, because we just know Ayanokoji's gonna aura farm his way through any obstacle for 4 seasons straight without even a hint of struggle. Now, let's pivot to the absolute chaos happening over in ReZero Season 4. Subaru is the anti-Ayanokoji. He's genuinely a bomb, bro can't use magic, is broke as hell, and is called the little girl user. It genuinely cannot get any worse than that. But it does, as his only actual superpower is that when he dies, the universe hits the rewind button and lets him try again. Anyway, because of that, his life is a living nightmare. Especially in this current season, the narrative does not spare him at all. Subaru is constantly outmatched, outsmarted, and emotionally pushed to the absolute brink. But here's the paradox. Because Subaru can fail, and because he fails constantly, ReZero has some of the highest stakes in any show. When Subaru stands up to a villain, you are genuinely terrified for him. You know that a single miscalculation could mean that everything he had done up to that point would have been for nothing, and sometimes things may even be set in stone. Every single victory Subaru gets isn't handed to him. Every single victory Subaru gets isn't handed to him by some flawless script. He has to earn every single inch of it. His strength isn't his IQ, it's his emotional resilience. Subaru breaks down, he makes terrible mistakes, and he gets called out for it by the story. He is profoundly and beautifully human. And watching a normal flawed guy refuse to give up after the world has broken him a dozen times is infinitely more compelling than watching a perfect character walk through life without ever breaking a sweat. And look, I'm not saying Classroom of the Elite is inherently bad. It's an incredibly fun watch, and Ayanokoji will always be iconic for how ruthlessly cold he is. But perfection is a novelty. It wears off, and after a while, you realize that watching a character who never loses is like watching someone play a game with hacks turned on. Subaru reminds us what storytelling is actually supposed to do. It's supposed to make us feel the struggle. Ayanokoji might never lose a chess match, but Subaru is the one who actually teaches us what it means to keep moving forward when everything goes wrong.